No, it hasn't. That's one of the most ridiculous things I've heard in a long time. So, this video, it's not in response, but the prompting of me to make this video was a comment I got on my last YouTube video, which actually had nothing to do with transition. I was talking about cybersecurity, but somebody made a comment that testosterone has aged me. And the thing about it is it actually gave me a really great idea for a video because while the testosterone hasn't aged me, it's been 13 years that I've been making YouTube videos, and in that time, I have definitely aged. I mean, that's why I've got my shirt off right now. I'm not into shirtless videos that much, but anyone that's seen my earlier videos and my videos now, like I'm hairier, I'm a little bit fatter, I'm not as muscular. I mean, I'm definitely aging. It's the part of life I'm in, and I thought that would be a really great topic for a video. And here's why. Before I transitioned, there was a lot of reasons why I was I felt uncomfortable in the female body, but there was two main things that really stood out to me when I thought about my situation. And one of them, I've talked about this, is I couldn't see myself in the role of a mother. That felt so untrue and like such a lie I'd have to be telling myself and everybody else. And the other thing that really prompted me to move ahead and go ahead and transition, despite I knowing how difficult it would be, is that I couldn't envision myself growing old in a female body. I couldn't do it. When I was younger and in my female body, I was really fit. I was strong. I was muscular, and that helped kind of soften the blow of feeling so incorrect. But I knew it wasn't going to be like that all the time. I knew I was going to age, and anybody with eyes can see what happens to a female or a male body as they age. There's just certain things that happens to most everyone. I couldn't do it. I could not envision myself growing old in that body. And I don't know if that's everyone's experience, but that was a huge thing for me. So, when I kind of reflect back on how I felt back then and reflect on, I don't know, it was like a feeling of impending doom I had with growing old because of that body. And then I look at myself now and I'm aging. Like I said, I my body is not as fit and strong as it used to be. My hair is thinning, it's receding. I've got gray hair. I've got some fine lines and wrinkles. And I think about all of that, and I have to tell you, it's really fucking amazing. It really is. I'm sure that's not the experience of cis people. They probably don't, look at the aging process and have a warm and fuzzy feeling about it. But as a trans man, it's really great to see your body aging in a way that feels appropriate for who you are in your head. It feels good. I mean, of course, nobody loves aging. It'd be great if we all just stayed, like young and fit forever. But that's not how things are. Part of aging is simply the passage of time. Like I said, I've been making these videos for 13 years. Part of aging is just like, not to be a dark cloud, but the crushing responsibilities of adulthood. Like it's the children, really. The children age you. The bills age you. The responsibilities are big, and when you're in middle age, and I don't know if I'm there. I don't know when that number like starts, but if I'm not there, I'm close. When you're in the middle of your life, like, you literally never have more responsibilities. You've got bills and mortgages and kids and aging family members to take care of, and you know like, there's just very little time for you to do anything that you want to do. Um, it's challenging, and so that's part of what ages your body. If I had more time to, do anything for myself, I probably would be as strong and fit as I used to be. But I'm not, and you know what? That's okay, because that's a choice I made. You know what I do? I take my kids to their soccer and basketball games. I take them to singing and ballet. I'm there. I help them with their homework. We do projects. I take care of my house, my yard. I pay my bills. And so it's okay if I don't have bowling ball shoulders. That's all right. You know, it's not where I am anymore. You know, priorities shift. And that's part of aging. It's not just the passage of time, it's the fact that your priorities shift and your body shifts with that. And that's all okay. So I just wanted to say that. You know, there's not a ton of videos with older trans people. I mean, maybe there are. I guess I don't look that much, but I haven't seen very many. And so it's important to note that, yeah, just like people, we grow older, and that's okay. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. There's no shame in growing old. It feels good to grow old in an appropriate body. It really does. The one other thing I did want to address about that person who made that comment, because so the comment didn't irritate me, you know, like the growing older part. Like, clearly, just like everyone, I'm growing older. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not. But part of it did bother me, and I just wanted to kind of talk about it. As trans people, no matter what we do, someone's got something to say about it. Like, literally, just aging naturally as a person was somehow twisted into a burn or a dig against trans people. And, you know, it just adds another layer of how unfair and unkind this world is to us. And I don't know if anybody else is experiencing people saying comments about, you know, the aging due to the hormones, or, I don't know, comments about any of the aging process. But here's what I would like all of you to know. In my opinion, and I have to say I think my opinion is right, I feel like being older as a trans person is a fucking badge of honor. I really do. You know, to grow old as a trans person, I mean, here's the thing. 45% of us we don't get to be here. 45% of us, before we get to age, we are either pushed into suicide from discrimination, hatred, and lack of support, or we're murdered. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so I guess what I'm saying is, yeah, we age, and don't let anyone take that away from you. Aging as a trans person is something that too few of us get to do. In order to age, we have to get past being disowned by our family, disowned by our friends, hatred, discrimination. We have to get past people beating us up or doing other terrible things to us to threaten our lives or to make our lives miserable. We have to get past job discrimination and getting fired from jobs. We have to get past being denied medical care, even in emergency situations at times. We have to get past our countries making laws to make it illegal to be ourselves. And we have to do all that while still somehow making successful lives for ourselves. So if you are a middle-aged trans man or an elder trans man, please know that you being there is a badge of honor. And we need you as our examples, and we're proud of you for making it. And for any of you younger trans men out there who are walking through the fire right now, guys, just keep walking. Don't stop. Don't stop. For God's sake, don't stop. Get old. Grow old. Get hairy. Get fat. Do it. Lose your hair. Lose your hair. Do it. That is what we want from you. Get through it. Grow old. Accept your badge of honor. Peace.